I know that you're just back in New York for the first time.
And it's so melancholy. It's awful, Dana. I see my old streets, walking Madison Avenue and Lexington Avenue, seeing all those shuttered hotels. And I'm the only guest, as far as I know, in the Barclay Hotel,
Wow.
Which is a big, big building. So it's very...
What about all those women that keep coming in?
But this is... But
let's just announce where he's staying.
let's stick to the positive. There's an emergency use authorization that will be filed tomorrow for one of the vaccines. So, and they also directly, I think, or indirectly rebuked Governor Cuomo in the shutdown of New York City schools, saying that for K through 12, the safest place for those children is in-person class. And for this city, 1.1 million children now left to go where their parents work. They're stressed out, many of these families. The only meal they get is in school, and they shut it down for what? Because 1 out of 50 is testing positive. It's ridiculous. And the other thing I want to say is that imagine if this press conference was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Donald Trump would have been reelected resoundingly. And I just wonder if Pfizer and Moderna and all these people, didn't they know that it was 95% 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? Couldn't they have told somebody? They were so afraid to be political that they ended up helping destroy the president.
They were asked that and said not, but I take your point. We only have 3 minutes, but we're going to come back right after a quick break. So what do you want to talk about?
I just want to kind of piggyback on what Geraldo's saying is that what you're kind of hearing right now, because in the minds of the media, the election is over in their heads, it might not be. Now it's okay to say Trump is right. You're actually seeing the Trump is right consensus.
True.
Magically, it appears when Biden is being called the winner. So CNN said the vaccines are an unmitigated success, a huge victory. Then you have Nick Kristof in the New York Times saying, about the schools, Trump was right about that. And we're watching, everybody kind of admit that science is catching up with the gut instincts of Donald Trump. I would also just add quickly that when we're talking about about people affected by these restrictions, you got to talk to the people affected by the restrictions. I keep seeing these man-on-the-street interviews where they go up to somebody and they go, so the restaurants are going to be at half capacity. And the person can say, I don't mind that because, I really don't eat out. And then they'll go to somebody, like me, and they go, boy, they're shutting down the schools. I don't have kids. What do I care? So what's happening is people are expressing outrage selectively when, in fact, you have to be really empathetic about everybody else and the hell they're going through, the people working at restaurants and working at gyms, and losing their jobs.
And those owners who have put blood, sweat, and tears into trying to keep them open during all of this.